I want to keep dancing as long as I'm able. When I dance, I feel free. I can express my emotions through the movement.
Could you talk us through the day of the accident?
The accident was on April the 25th, 2007. It was very, very traumatic because I lost my mother and I couldn't walk for over a year, and Pollyanna lost her leg. In the few weeks after the incident, Pollyanna had about 13 or 14 surgeries in about 2 weeks. But in her life, I think she's probably had at least 25 different bone trimming surgeries, because amputee children grow a lot and the residual bone can grow through the end of the stump and they need bone trimming revision surgery. Pollyanna was only 2 when she got her first prosthetic leg. I think she did take a little while to adapt to it. She'd really just learned to walk in a normal way, and then of course she had to learn all over again.
So this was my first leg. It's very small. This one comes off with a, it's got like a liner with a pin on it. And then you screw it in and then you press a button to take it out. This is the first pattern that I got, and it's Peppa Pig. This is a leg that I had with pictures of my family on. This leg's still got my school shoe on it from 6 years ago. A prosthetic leg that would be my favourite is probably this one with bunnies on, because I think it's just a really pretty picture.
I would describe Pollyanna as witty, confident and eccentric. She does not let her disability define her. I feel like it's something that empowers her.
I started dancing when I was about 7 because I did ballet with my friends. About my first ballet classes, I don't remember a lot. I wore a lilac leotard, satin ballet shoes. I was very pleased with those.
We did have a bad experience. When Pollyanna was about 7, she was invited to take her grade 1 exam. And we went into the exam perfectly normally, just like everyone else. But all her little friends in that class received high marks and lots of encouragement. But the examining board only gave Pollyanna a pass because they said she couldn't point her foot. And we thought that was very unkind.
I first got a blade in about 2013. These are my blades. Yeah, I have a couple more which aren't here. I got a blade because my mother campaigned for them.
We watched the Paralympics in 2012 and we were inspired by the athletes running so fast on their blades. So I went to Pollyanna's NHS clinic and I asked if Pollyanna could have a blade, and they said no because they were too expensive to provide and too many people were asking for them. I thought that was very unfair indeed, so I started a campaign, and now all the little amputee children in the country can have running blades. After having learned all about the difficulties Pollyanna faces, we were simply horrified to think of children in developing countries that simply don't have any help at all. And we set up a charity in my mother's memory and started raising money for amputee children, and we now work in Sierra Leone, Liberia and India. Children are so much better able to move freely on blades because they're much lighter to wear. They can run around after their friends, and they can run and jump and dance and do all the things that children want to do. I don't believe Pollyanna would be a dancer without her blade.
I have learnt from Pollyanna not to let people judge me, because judgmental people are not people that we want in our lives, and Pollyanna hasn't let people judge her, and why should I let others judge me?
I am bowled over by Pollyanna. I'm really, really wowed by her determination to just keep going and be treated normally, just like all the other dancers.
I want to keep dancing as long as I'm able. When I dance, I feel free. I do see myself dancing in the future, and I very much hope that it can be my career.